Pleased to be joined now by the one, the only, the legendary, the supremely clean. I'm sure we'll find out in just a moment. His life is about to change. We are speaking on Wednesday, April 26, 2023. My close personal friend, Ohio State wide receiver, the Ohio State wide receiver, Jaxon Smith-Njigba. JSN, thank you so much for taking the time to join us again.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having. Happy to be back.
I told you this last time, but the whole NFL draft process has happened since then. It really just grinds my gears when people from other schools say "the." It's like it's a thing. Like we just gotta. It's like the Cowboys are America's team. Like you just gotta let it be. You can't copy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just not the same, if it's not the Buckeyes.
Now here's the thing, Jackson. I went to Texas A&M University. I know that was your favorite school growing up. If there is a school that isn't Ohio State that's allowed to do it, is A&M it?
No, not A&M.
That's
not
okay.
A&M. They have to win the SEC or please do some of that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I have a lot to get to, not a lot of time, so I want to fly through all these things. So I'm going to ask you the thing that everyone wants to know. All right, the thing that you've been getting hit with left and right as we get closer and closer to the NFL draft. Obviously, you keep a close eye on this situation. What are your thoughts on the pitch clock in Major League Baseball?
I like it. I like it a lot. I actually love it. I feel like honestly, during the 8th and 9th inning, they should slow it down. I think it should go back to regular, but the first innings, the first, up to 7, I think I like it. I mean, it speeds up the game. That was my problem. I couldn't stand out there all day, and just wait. And then, get a hit. Now you got to wait for 8 others to hit, stuff like that. So I like it. I like what it's doing to the game. But yeah,
I'm a big fan. I'm a Houston Astros fan, and I love Pittsburgh, obviously. Who doesn't? And so I enjoyed the Astros series in Pittsburgh. Day games there are a lot of fun. Have you been to a Pirates game yet this particular season?
I haven't been yet. I was just
What's going on, man?
I was at the Red Sox series. I've been running around, man, getting to it. So I will.
Okay,
I will.
Dude, you're kind of about to be really busy. You know? Like this was the time.
I've been busy. I got to catch the Pittsburgh game. Got to catch the Buccos against the Red Sox. So I need to get to Pittsburgh though. I hear the stadium's amazing.
Oh, well, I've never been. I went and saw the Cowboys play in Pittsburgh in 2016. I don't know how well you remember that. Zeke Elliott, also Buckeye, had the big walk-off touchdown. That was a really popular game, obviously, at the time. Zeke Elliott now no longer a part of the Cowboys. We don't have to talk about that. Kind of a sensitive subject for a lot of people. What I do want to talk about is you are joining us on behalf of Tide Cleaners and the P&G Style Lounge. So what are you doing with Tide Cleaners for the NFL Draft?
Yeah, Tide is here at the P&G Style Lounge, just helping make sure, our fits are looking pressed to perfection. It can't go out there looking crazy. So got to make sure the stains, the wrinkles, we taking care of that all right now. And Tide is helping me do that. So I appreciate them.
The people watching our interview on our YouTube channel can see the Tide logo above you. It actually is so clean and crystal clear that it looks like a graphic. Like I have added this. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's just like that clear and clean. So everyone should completely and totally trust Tide. Where you at? How are you feeling right now? I mean, again, like it isn't a silly thing or a hyperbolic thing to say like your life is literally about to change in a very massive way. A lot of time has passed since you and I last chatted. So are you just kind of ready? Are you anxious? Do you have normal, natural butterflies? Like, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely got the butterflies, definitely a little nervous, a little anxious, but excited and happy that, I get to live out my lifelong dream and be here in Kansas City and walk the stage. And just looking forward to it tomorrow, man. It's going to be a great day. So, keeping all my emotions in check right now.
You get to do not everybody does, but let's be straight up. You're number one wide receiver in the draft class, and so you get to walk in. You get to have your Tide approved, Tide vetted outfit. You get to do all the red carpet interviews and things like that. And so you get to have your phone ring. Like, have you played around? Like, you're gonna have it on vibrate or ring, or like, because if you go do not disturb mode, you might miss something.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be partying and chilling with family. I'm gonna make sure my agent got all the phones. He probably gonna have like 6 phones, ready right on his lap. So, whenever he comes to me, with a phone, then, that's how it's going to happen. But I'm going to be enjoying my time there, as much as possible.
So Jaxon, you're really good at what you do. I would like to think that I'm really good at what I do. And last time you and I spoke, I asked you how you would feel to play for the Dallas Cowboys. You said I would love it, et cetera, et cetera. That line made the rounds. That made me look really good to my bosses, et cetera, et cetera. So if you want, you can come out right now and say, I would love for the Dallas Cowboys to trade up and draft me. This is your chance to do me a solid.
I would love to go to the Dallas Cowboys. I would love to get drafted tomorrow. I would love to go crazy next season. But no, but definitely love Dallas is home, man. So if I'm home, then that's a good thing. So would definitely love to play, have a star on my helmet.
Do you I was looking at your Instagram profile a little bit before we were recording, and the number of NFL people who follow you is just stupid. And the first one, like you go to someone's Instagram profile, it says like, Jaxon Smith-Njigba follows RJ Ochoa, you know what I'm saying? But the first one was Patrick Mahomes. So like, what's it been like? You know what I mean? Like, do you freak out? You're like, holy crap, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott followed me on Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it is crazy. I haven't sat down and really reflected on it. I think it's definitely cool, but it's just all respect all the way around. Definitely love watching Pat and a bunch of guys, and follow their career. I'm a fan of the game, and I love seeing how the game grows and seeing people do great things, with their opportunities and the teams that they're on. So, that's just, I guess, some mutual respect, and I definitely appreciate all those guys.
You said you're a fan of the game. Outside of yourself, who's one of, you don't have to say number one, but one of your favorite wide receivers in your fellow draft class? Somebody else you enjoy watching?
Of I enjoy watching Zay Flowers play, man. He is a dog. Josh Downs, Marvin Mims. We have a sneaky class though. I mean, we got names all over the board, but Zay Flowers got great tape. Josh Downs has great tape. Marvin Mims, grew up with him, so I know what he's about. And yeah, we got a good class.
That's the thing, man. Like you kind of get tied to them. That's kind of how this ultimately shakes out. It was a few years ago that CeeDee Lamb fell to the Cowboys, and we were freaking out, obviously. But until forever, it'll be CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, Jalen Reagor, like all those dudes who were in that same draft class. And the same sort of thing happens every year with every position, whether it's wide receiver, whether it's quarterback. We seem to have lost. I don't know if we lost you, Jaxon. If you're still there, this is a bit of a tense sort of moment for us. Let's see here. We're waiting now for Jaxon to get back in the fold. We'll see what happens here. We are still recording, so that's kind of the way these things tend to go sometimes. Maybe Jaxon mentioned that he would love to watch Zay Flowers tape and Josh Downs tape and Marvin Mims tape. So maybe he got out of our program to watch some more tape. So we'll buy him some time here. This has been a really fun interview, and it is the second time. Jaxon is a really personable, likable player on top of being an incredible football player, an incredible wide receiver. And so I think as Dallas Cowboys fans, we're all really excited about the prospect of him winding up with the team. And that's why this is an interview I was really looking forward to doing. And this is why this is my number one player. This is my number one dream, my number one hope and goal. Here we go. He's back. Jaxon Smith-Njigba. I was buying you some time, man. Look at me. Dancing.
I know you're good at your job. I appreciate it. Technical difficulties.
That's, look, I'm a pro. I have to be ready, just like you. Hey, JSN, we want you to play in the slot. We want you to kick outside. That's kind of the thing, by the way. People are like, oh, he just plays in the slot. Like, what do you have to say to those people? Because I've been telling them, no, you can kick outside. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want. I'm a receiver. I'm not a slot. Like, that sounds crazy to me. But I'm willing to do whatever the coach needs, and if that's inside, is that outside? I'm willing to do that. My bread and butter is one-on-one outside. Man versus man, who's gonna win? That's my foundation. That's what I'm built on, and the rest goes from there. So
I do think that younger receivers like you are helping kind of break the stigma of slot receivers. When I was a kid, if you were a slot receiver, that meant like you really did nothing. Like you were just kind of fast. You know what I mean? And that was it. But now, like I was talking about CeeDee Lamb when I was buying you some time, helping you out. You're about to have a signing bonus and stuff if you just want to remember that I had to do a solid again. But CeeDee Lamb plays so well out of the slot. But like now he's the Cowboys' best receiver. We'll see, Just saying. And so it's like, put him in the slot, create that mismatch, et cetera, et cetera. And you guys are kind of doing that. Like, this generation is destroying that. Again, a long time ago, when you would call a cornerback a slot corner or a nickel corner, that was like a mean thing that you could say to someone. So do you feel like the game is changing a little bit?
Oh, 100%. 100%. It's about matchups. It's about spreading the field out and putting your, best weapons in the best opportunity to, succeed and help the team win. And, that's what football's going to. And if that's getting a look inside, getting a look outside, then that's what it is. And, I love the game and love to see, how it's growing, and especially at the receiver position, guys being versatile and being able to go in any spots. And yeah, and I think, the stigma has changed, for slot guys. And so, yeah, I'm excited to see where I can take the game.
I got two last quick ones for you because I know you're very busy. Number one, who is a team, could be any sport, it cannot be the Pittsburgh Pirates, and it cannot be the Buckeyes, that you enjoy watching? You're a fan of. You've got alerts set for this team.
I got Dallas Mavericks and Lakers.
Ooh, well, tough
Lakers.
month that we can. Well,
Yeah,
you're back now.
From the Mavericks as of late, which hurts, but I'm just rocking with LeBron right now.
Dude, the other night was sick. It's weird how this series has kind of made the Lakers like really likable for people who don't like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never would have imagined that would have been a thing, but here we are. Last one. First thing you do when you get drafted is obviously you're going to come to our YouTube channel. You're going to watch the interview. So I would like you to talk to yourself. You've just been drafted. So you're talking to yourself. What is the first thing you want to say to yourself?
Congrats, man. You put in a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice. We know that, we wouldn't be here without, the fam and, the people who help us get to it. But, at the end of the day, I had to wake up, or you had to wake up and get to it. And, I'm going to be excited, happy. And, this is just the beginning, though. We know what we want to do, and that's dominate the league and be with those elite group. So
well said, Jaxon. Tide Cleaners is the leading on-demand dry cleaning and laundry franchise with more than 2,000 locations nationwide. You joined us on behalf of them. Best of luck. I hope you just remember every second. Soak it up. Make memories that will last a lifetime. And if you wind up in the NFC East, tough scene. If you wind up on the Dallas Cowboys, we party. But otherwise, I'm getting a JSN jersey. I have to at this point in time.
Got to, man. Got to. I appreciate you having me on.
I'll keep it clean. I'll keep it clean with Tide. Thanks, Jaxon. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.